Oh, it is good to be back. It's your boy Jay Reason. About to get into this Michigan Wolverines, Villanova Wildcats NCAA basketball. Glad to be back, baby. Missed you guys. But now we're on to college. Get my levels right, getting everything set up right. We got a few minutes before tip off. Very excited to be back, everybody. Missed all of you guys. Coast Bear, what's up, bro? What's going on? Man, it's been a little while. It's been a little while. I'm excited to be back and be back online and with you guys. Had to take some time off. We had a hectic football season, but I'm back for the NCAA and of course for the NBA, especially during the playoffs and the finals, and then NFL as usual. How you been, bro? Got about 5 minutes until tip-off before we get to the NCAA proceedings. Michigan Wolverines, Villanova Wildcats. Coast Bear. Yo, I'm making a video. I've been working on it in regards to Tyreek Hill and the Dolphins trade, and then I got another one in the works for the Deshaun Watson situation. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. A lot of stuff to talk about. It's been a crazy week for news. I don't like to just make videos ASAP, just throw some content. I like to actually read into the story and get an understanding as far as what's really going on and how I want to approach it and all that stuff. But yeah, that Cincy loss. Gotta let it go, man. We in a whole new new year, or going into a new season. Maybe next year though. Without a doubt. So with that said, we got a nice little spread of 5 points. Villanova is favored. Money line is plus 190 for the Wolverines, minus 230 for the Wildcats. 135 for the over and under for my betting people out there. Been doing pretty good with the NCAA bets on FanDuel and DraftKings. Yeah, that was crazy seeing Kentucky get beat like that, bro. Definitely crazy, without a doubt. Yeah. I was really surprised by St. Paul. They really surprised me. It was one of the squads that I didn't really have on my list to pay attention to, and those boys just really showed up. Like really showed up, and it's just crazy because I actually had bet against them, and St. Peter's, my bad. St. Peter's showed up. I had actually bet against them like 2 or 3 games ago, and they ended up showing up. And so I was like, yo, let me go ahead and bet with these boys. And they came through for the upset. So NCAA is getting real crazy. It's getting down to the wire, and I'm all for it. But we're about to get into the game soon. Just got a couple commercials. Yeah, I mean, the big thing about, the NCAA right now, and as far as who's still left, is, obviously in any game, anything could happen. But, that's why they call it March Madness, man. Team just start clicking and get hot. They get that chemistry working. Next thing you know, a 10-point lead is diminished to 8. You got a game, down to the wire. Someone hit a 3, and now they in the 4, so it's definitely gonna be crazy, man. We got a few minutes until tip off. Michigan Wolverines, Villanova Wildcats. Spread is 5 points. Jonas in the building. What up, bro? Yo, so I'm working on a video for the Tyreek Hill Dolphins trade, and I've been taking my time with it. I want to rush it, but I got a whole another side too. I'm trying to work on this Deshaun Watson thing. That's like a big thing. So no criminal charges filed, but the civil suits are still on. We got to talk about that. We gotta go over that, without a doubt. Definitely gotta get into that. We can't let that slide. So we got a lot of content coming, a lot of stuff to talk about. But it's good to be back. Stuff dropping everywhere. Tip-off coming soon. Jonas, he's been indicted twice and denied. Yeah, man, and the crazy thing about it is this, why are civil suits allowed if criminal charges are dropped or not filed? That's crazy to me, bro. We like I said, we definitely got to talk about that. I'm gonna do a video about that soon.
First game of our doubleheader tonight. It is the Michigan Wolverines, 11 seed, taking on the 2 seed in Villanova. Arizona, the top seed, still alive. They match up with Houston in our second game. And right now, we're ready to get this thing started with Michigan and Villanova. Familiar foes, just 4 years removed from when these two teams matched up in a national championship game right here in this city. Hi, everybody. Brian Anderson, Jim Jackson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And Jimmy, as they introduce these two teams, this is a great destination for an NCAA tournament. A lot of memories with both of these programs. As far as players go, though, what's your keys going into this one?
Well, for Michigan, it's Hunter Dickinson, the big man on campus for more reasons than one. The ability to play inside, but to step out and not get threes. 3 for 5 against Tennessee is going to be a tough draw to guard him, but have to stay consistent. And 4,
so
Villanova, the 2-time Big East Player of the Year, super senior. The young man that just kind of does it all. Okay. Methodical in what he does, the maestro at offense. Collin Gillespie does everything for this Villanova team.
There.
2 great players, 2 outstanding teams.
Well, he and Eli Brooks, two of the holdovers from a matchup in 2018 for the national championship. It's Brooks, Devontae Jones, Caleb Houston, Musa Diabate, and Hunter Dickinson. For Villanova, Gillespie, Justin Moore, Brandon Slater, Jermaine Samuels, and Eric Dixon inside. And there is Jawan Howard and the Michigan Wolverines. Michigan coming out of Indianapolis to get here. They beat Colorado State and Tennessee and had two excellent second halves to advance to their fifth consecutive Sweet 16. Meanwhile, Jay Wright and the Villanova Wildcats, they were in Pittsburgh. They took down Delaware by 20, and then a close game pulled away late against the Ohio State Buckeyes. And Jim Jackson.
Yes, they got challenged, both teams.
There were 9 Big Ten teams in the NCAA tournament. There are 2 remaining, Michigan and Purdue. Purdue draws the St. Peter's assignment tomorrow. And meanwhile, Villanova trying to carry on as the 2 seed. There you are. The stars are out. A lot of the Fab Five
Jalen Rose in the house.
Showing up last week, just saw Jalen Rose. A lot of pomp and circumstance and
Thanks a lot, Coach.
With just an outstanding South Regional bracket we have here.
Great storylines for both teams. Michigan really not thought about being here in another Sweet 16 because of what they lost up and down during the season, and then Villanova, some injuries, lack of size, not a great bench, but yet here we are, 2 teams figuring out ways to get to the Sweet 16.
Let's get it going here. Pat Adams puts it in the air. Don Daly, Tony Henderson,
Michigan's going to get the ball first.
The standby official, Jeb Hartness, and away we go. Michigan controls the opening tip. A trip to the Elite 8. That'll be played here Saturday, and the winner will match up against the winner of Arizona or Houston, our second game. Eli Brooks, long-time Michigan Wolverine in his 5th year, and Brooks late in the clock here, got to get one up. Shot clock at 2, first possession, empty set, offensive rebound, and now Michigan another chance.
Michigan short pass.
Inside. He's got a soft
terrible air ball. This boy's scared out here.
That time Michigan not able to take advantage of it. Now Villanova will give up some as long as they don't give up points to back that up. Okay with that.
Neither of these teams mind getting deep in the clock.
Reverse missed by number 2.
First try. Villanova in their 3rd Sweet 16 appearance. This incredible run they've had over the last decade. They have 3 national championships as a program, and 2 of them coming recently in 16, and the one here in San Antonio in 2018.
Quick pass, and that's going to be a Michigan scorer.
Starts our scoring tonight.
Caleb Houston
the pass,
with the layup.
Shape up by Dickinson. We saw this against Tennessee. Made some key passes down the stretch of the game to his teammates to get some baskets.
Slater looking inside. Dixon posting up the 7-footer. Dickinson get up a lot of size.
That's going to be a block with a foul on Michigan. On Hunter Dickinson.
Well, let's go back to the assist right here. Faces up, the ability to see over the defense. And then Houston doing the smart thing by cutting back door. Then on the opposite end, let's see if Dixon gets him. Yeah, he does. He gives him a high five in the air.
And put a foul on Dickinson. Something Villanova would love to do is get the big man in foul trouble as Dixon goes to the line to shoot a pair. Villanova's big man. Red shirt, sophomore.
First free throw is going to be a miss.
How about your keys tonight, Jimmy? It's presented by Great Clips.
Well, defensive discipline, you know that Villanova is going to bleed the shot clock a little bit. Protect the paint. Villanova has dominated a lot of teams, even being smaller inside. Villanova bend but don't break. If Dickinson gets it going early, they're not going to double team as much as they don't want to give up the 3-point line.
I'm back, bro. I just had to take a little time off, that's all.
In particular, Eric Dixon need that big body on the floor.
Definitely back for the NCAA
First points of the game for Nova comes
championship, of course,
Dixon.
and NBA playoffs in the finals.
Gives it up in the corner. That's Houston. Not afraid here in the early going. And he's got
That's going to be a 3 by Michigan,
always tell the freshman
made by Caleb Houston.
Not afraid of the bright lights, and you can certainly put Caleb Houston in that category.
The value of getting an easy basket early, to see the ball go through the net makes you feel a little bit better when you let that jump shot go.
Gillespie gives it up, 10 to shoot. Slater now on the take. Nothing there. Looking inside. Dixon. They got the switch. Dixon kicks it. Slater with the flyby. Gives it up. Got to put one
pass.
up. And it's going to be
That's going to be a shot clock violation.
And listen
Wow,
to the
couldn't get it
Michigan
off.
fans here in San Antonio.
Villanova's looking nervous out here, y'all.
Defense by Michigan, but a poor decision by
Michigan's getting it
Slater
together. They came out to play.
Not to be able to hit that first one, because once you get it kicked back out, okay, Dixon has it inside, okay, double team. Right here, Slater has to be ready to shoot. You shoot that, now you don't have the opportunity or the situation where you're digging into the shot clock, now you turn it over.
Now Samuels trying to check Dickinson. And here's Diabate. Lost the handle, had a free run.
Easy bucket.
Gillespie, all that experience. Villanova, they play mistake-free basketball typically. They execute about as well as any team in the country.
Got a missed three by Villanova.
With a rebound. Devontae Jones, good to see him back.
Yes.
Ali's going to have more on his story. He's been battling concussions. He at the point guard position. Dickinson gets close and misses on
a missed
the
layup by
reload.
Michigan.
And now back comes Villanova as we hear from Ali LaForce. Hi, Ali.
Hey, Brian. So DJ, as they call him, Monday after selection Sunday, he was hit in the head in practice. So they entered him into concussion protocol. He didn't travel with the team for the opening round of the tournament. When they beat Colorado State, he was cleared to travel. He drove himself with his girlfriend all the way to Indy, did a light practice, played in the first half against Tennessee.
That's going to
but
be a
told me
huge
yesterday,
three from
I
Villanova.
felt dizzy, so I told the trainers. They didn't let him play in the second half. But yesterday we saw
Like
him
Justin
practice
Moore.
in full. He told me he's 100% for today. I said, what's it like to practice full go? He said, I'm just looking around the arena crying. I am so grateful to be on this court.
Yeah, and he gets
Quick
one to the
little layup
basket
by
right on
Devontae
cue.
James.
To the bucket for Devontae Jones.
Sorry, Jones.
Nice setup by
Devontae
Dickinson,
Jones.
a big man who can dish it. Frankie Collins deserves recognition for his efforts, filling in for Devontae Jones in Michigan, who was the preseason number 6 team in the country. They've elevated up to the number 4 spot, but they finished the season unranked and ended up as an 11
Quick pass
seed.
inside, and that's going to be a
Samuels
good
closes
two-point layup.
inside for a layup.
Jermaine Samuels.
Jones at the controls, the New Orleans native, transfer from Coastal Carolina. Not just the concussion issue,
Nice
wrist
steal.
injury
Brandon
as well.
Slater.
Turns it over. Slater with the steal.
Early on, Villanova seems a little bit more settled in offensively. Good defense that time, beautiful pass.
Good defense, but better offense.
Michigan a taste of their own medicine with a backdoor
Samuels with
cut
the
that
layup
time
again.
by Samuel.
Caleb Daniels, first minutes on the floor, already picks up an assist. Excellent bench player for Villanova. Gillespie, now the switch on to Jones. Brooks, a Slater on him. 8 to shoot, high off the window. No, Dickinson, the rebound and
With
the
the
follow.
putback.
Another offensive board. 2 more for Hunter Dickinson.
And Dickinson had space to clear inside, able to hunt and secure the offensive rebound. That's the second one right now for Michigan early in this game.
Got 2 high school teammates on the floor together.
Right
This
back.
one, Samuels scores.
Jermaine Samuels
Hunter
with another
Dickinson
layup.
And Justin Moore. Villanova and Michigan may be opponents here, but 2 guys that played on the same high school team. It'll be a fun matchup. Houston again, he's feeling it a little bit.
Houston off for the 3.
And that's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Villanova. And our first time out, and Dickinson making his presence felt,
He
Jimmy.
is an offensive rebound inside, and then
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys, before we get back to the game. Well, thank you all for being here. Of course, if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys keep hitting that like button. We need to get to 25 likes. That's our first goal, so make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're currently in a timeout. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the family. Coming over to the votes, we've got 12 votes, 83% for the Wolverines, 17% for the Wildcats. Michigan fans really came out. We do have a couple Villanova fans in the house. I personally think Villanova's going to take this and take this by the spread of 5. We'll see. We'll see. Still early in the game. As we get to this commercial break, who do you guys have making it all the way? Who's going to the championship? Who do you think is going to take it all? Arrowhawk, Michigan going to upset again. Okay. Listen, man, it's March Madness. You know, anything can happen without a doubt. You know, I'm definitely a believer in that. Make sure you guys keep hitting that like, that thumbs up button. It's definitely much appreciated. Trying to get to this first goal of 25 likes. So make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up. Help support me in the channel, and it's much appreciated.
Welcome back to San Antonio. As Brian mentioned before the break, we have a pair of former high school teammates competing against each other tonight. We're taking you back to the 2018-2019 season at DeMatha.
I can see that, man.
When I tell you this roster was littered with talent, I am not exaggerating. Michigan's Hunter Dickinson and Justin Moore from Villanova used to be teammates. Now they face off against one another. Meanwhile, Michigan's Terrence Williams played for DeMatha's rival Gonzaga, and it doesn't stop. Later on tonight, Josh Carlton will be suiting up for Houston and is also in that team photo you just saw. By the way, Hunter was the student body president. He made occasional appearances as the school mascot as well, Brian, so he's a man of many talents.
I'm guessing there was a problem with the fit. Yeah, the mascot outfit. He was 7 feet tall as a freshman.
You got the miss layup by Michigan.
Now Brandon Johns
Eli
on the
Brooks.
For the first time for Michigan. Dixon returns for Villanova. Michigan 7 missed shots. They do have 4 offensive rebounds at this point. Villanova off to a 4 for 6 start. Knocked out a 3. That was Moore a moment ago. Moore inside. That was one of those
working for a missed layup, but they got the rebound back.
For Dixon. Clock again. Moore on the take. Moore.
Easy layup. Justin Moore for 2 points.
That's the patience of the Villanova offense. That time, they probably could have settled for a contested shot, but how about Eric Dixon able to use his backside a little bit to clear some space to give room and brush off the defender on Justin Moore to get that layup.
Michigan much bigger. Villanova is used to that, however. They don't have the size that Michigan has, but it's an excellent defense in Villanova, and they certainly make you work. As Johns finds a little window, can't hit it.
That jumper is off.
For the rebound is Caleb
Brandon
Daniels.
Johns Jr.
Jay Wright slowed the tempo down right there. Daniels wanted to get up and go. Coach Wright said, no, I want to run and bleed into this clock, force Michigan to have to guard a little bit longer.
Dixon inside.
Nice
block. Kick it. Extra pass. More of the extra pass. Gillespie fires the 3.
Gillespie's off.
And Brooks with the rebound. Here come the Wolverines.
Yeah, good defense, good contest that time on Gillespie.
Dickinson on the bench. Diabate, the man in the middle. He and Johns in the front court. Now Juwan Howard wants to get reorganized. To these coaches with a pretty tight rotation.
Pass in the middle.
They don't go very deep.
Diabate through that elbow.
Jump hook
makes
is
it
good.
2.
And that's how you're going to have to get, I think, post-up position, because what Villanova does is an outstanding job of not allowing post players just to post up. They're going to front, they're going to battle. But when you catch them on the move, like the middle pick and roll, now you're able to get that mismatch and take advantage of it.
Here's Gillespie again. His second three on its way, and he knocks it down. Collin Gillespie, his dad, Jim, wearing a microphone for us tonight.
Chris Hall, what's up, bro?
Forward to listening
What's
to
good with
his reactions. What an amazing college career it has been for Collin Gillespie, the player of the year in the Big East. Diabate checks the clock. He's got Slater on him. Goes to that jump hook. Not this time.
Diabate off with the hook. Good defense from Villanova.
Gillespie coming off 20 against Ohio State. He knocked down 2 threes. He didn't shoot it particularly well. 2 for 9 from three-point range, but he had all of his free throws. Just always a steady performer. Been around the program for a long, long time.
Ooh.
Three-pointer is good.
Nice three by Justin Moore.
And Juwan Howard wants
That's going to lead Villanova to 18, Michigan 11.
Upset, 10-2 Nova
and they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick commercial break while they do that. Chris Hall, what up, bro? I see you. So our score is 18-11. Villanova leads by 7 points after a nice little run. And they've started clicking on defense. So, you know, it's funny because, you know, these swings that happen in college basketball are way different from the swings you see in the NBA. Way different. And I attribute that mostly to time, because if a team's up by like 15, 20, it's really difficult for a college team to come back. Really difficult. So if Villanova can pull away, then the chance for Michigan's going to get kind of slim. Jonas says, I heard if Michigan loses, the coach is slapping all the players. Yeah, man. You know, this college thing is serious, man. You know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, literally. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button. It's much appreciated. Helps support me, helps support the channel. We're trying to get to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. So make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up as we get through this commercial break. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NCAA, college basketball, college football, NBA, and of course, NFL. Thanks a lot for the support. Thanks a lot for the love. A couple more commercials to get through. And we are back.
Here's we welcome you back from San Antonio. Don't forget, you can watch live men's games on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device with NCAA March Madness Live. Scan the QR code now to download. 6 overtime games.
Yo, Coach, you funny, bro.
All-time record is 7. What an opening weekend it was. And you had the 4 double-digit seeds in the Sweet 16, including the 11th seed in the Michigan Wolverines, who aren't looking like an 11th seed after their first 2 games. Dickinson back on the floor. So far, Jim, Villanova's been able to handle Michigan's size.
But they've been through it through the Big East. You got Ryan Kalkbrenner, Ike Obiagwu, Adama Sanogo, and also Nate Johnson inside.
Hunter with the quick layup, 2 points. Hunter Dickinson is a big boy.
16 and above. I mean,
Big
Nate
boy.
Watson all year. So that's why they're so accustomed to being the undersized team. But they'll invert it, meaning they'll go into the paint themselves with their small guards and utilize that to their advantage.
Yeah, well, it's Gillespie. Justin Moore will certainly post up. Villanova, Big East Tournament champions this year, beating Creighton, a surprise team out of the Big East. 8 to shoot. Villanova basketball. Chris Arcidiacono on the floor for the first time.
It was Coach, you funny.
We are in a break window, I believe, and we are. So we'll take a timeout, and it'll be Villanova ball when we continue. Villanova, Michigan, the Sweet 16 in San Antonio, Texas. A winner heading to the Elite Eight.
All right, so we're back into the commercial break. Hunter Dickinson is 7'1". And, he's athletic. He's not like a, like a really big 7'1". He's like got that athletic tone. So, he's a little elusive out there. He's got that old 7'1" NBA spirit I see in him. Be interested in seeing how his career goes. Damn, that's bright. So there we go. All right, so score is 13-18. Villanova 5-point lead. We're in a quick timeout. Should actually put up the scores for the other game. See if I can pull this up here. Make this easy. So we're gonna be in a slapping mission, yo. What we got? So we got Arkansas, Gonzaga, 26-27. Gonzaga's up by 1 point. Let me throw this up on the screen for you guys too. Fix this up for you guys. All right, we're gonna do it like that. There we go. Get back to the game. There we go.
Missed his first three. He's made his last two moments ago. Alley with Jay Wright.
Well, Coach, before the game, you were concerned with Dickinson. He started 1 for 4, just made that last one, I know. How are you able to be effective against him?
So far, we're moving on him, but he got us sealed on that last one. They've got a lot of ways to get him the ball. They're going to keep going to him.
How important is pushing him out of the paint, doubling down, all of those things?
Yeah, he got it too deep last time. We got to mix up our coverages on it.
Thank you, Coach.
Good stuff, Allie. And again, Jay Wright is accustomed to seeing that. What he won't do is panic early if Dickinson makes a couple of shots, because he would rather give up some tough twos than have this Michigan team get hot from behind the three-point line. So you'll see some mixed coverages, some digging, try to get the ball out of Dickinson's hand. You can't allow him to get to that right shoulder, left-hand jump hook, because it's a money shot.
Another nice
Dickinson,
inside pass to Dickinson.
So Dickinson
another 2 points.
Starting to put some roots down as he's made his last three. He's got 6. He does have 2 rebounds. They're both offensive rebounds. He's got a couple of assists. Samuels with the turnover on the other end for Villanova, the travel. Now here's Moore, and Dickinson denied it, but a foul.
Nice block, but there's a foul.
But this play, last one by Michigan out of the timeout. to catch Dickinson on the move, but also if he's moving, that means the defense is also moving, which opens up gaps for the passing lane, and then Dickinson sealing that 7-foot body right in the middle of the court, able to knock in another 2.
Dickinson has been on a tear in the NCAA tournament, went for 27 against Tennessee, and he's averaging 24.
Justin Moore's going to make his first free throw.
70% shooting, and is knocking down his free throws as well. He's only missed 2 in the tournament, as Terrence Williams will enter for Caleb Houston. And Justin Moore with 1 more at the line for Nova.
Justin Moore makes both free throws.
And now Eric Dickerson, Eric Dixon will return. We're in Texas, right?
It's SMU, baby. Come on.
Pony Express.
That's all we need is the goggles, number 29, and the big horse collar.
There are a lot of individuals here from my childhood, including Akeem Olajuwon.
Oh, man, Alvin Hayes right next to it.
Yeah, some great dignitaries in the building.
Kick out by Dixon.
In Arizona. They match up in the second game.
Reverse is denied, but there is a foul.
So Slater got a hand on it, but the foul. And Brandon Slater picks up his first.
Yeah, got him right at the end, right there. It was a good contest, but the body moving forward got Collins. And I say this, you know, Michigan, the high expectations, right? You start off a little bit slow. Dickinson trying to figure out, well, John D. Brown, Isaiah Livers, Mike Smith.
First free throw is
42% from the three-point line. Then you throw in Franz Wagner at 34%. Guess what? They spread the court, gave Dickinson more room to operate, plus your offense operated differently because of that. It took time for this Michigan team to adjust to not having
second free throw is off.
Shooting. But once they figured it out, they were able to win those type of games. Hence, we're watching them play right now in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, it feels like a roster built for the NCAA tournament. You go through the rough and tumble Big Ten. You scrap it against one another, and teams know you so well. Moore, he's off to an excellent start. That's 10 of Villanova's points. Samuels cut off. Samuels going back at it and denied. Johns was in there defending.
I'll tell you what, it was good help by Terrence Williams, the second on the baseline, to take that drive and shot away from Samuels.
All eyes on Hunter Dickinson with each pass, trying to get the big man involved. Now the screen comes in a 2-man game.
Pass to the outside for the 3, and that's going to be a miss.
Moore clears
Villanova
away.
rebound.
Moore with 10 points, picks up his first rebound. Michigan gets back well. Gillespie got the big man on him but can't shake him. In the corner.
3, Villanova is off.
Dickinson
Dixon
clears
with
the
the rebound.
Here comes Brooks. Minutes without Devontae Jones. Collins and Brooks handling the ball in the corner.
3 for Michigan. Off.
And clearing it away is Caleb Daniels. So Johns
Both
comes up
teams
empty
have
in
gotten
the corner.
cold.
3-point shooting right now. Just one made 3 for Michigan. Villanova's hit 3 at this point. Houston hit that lone 3 for the Wolverines. Gillespie backing his way in, gives it up. Moore runs into that wall, 4 to shoot, 3-pointer. Had to go up and over Dickinson.
Off.
And Williams
Michigan
with the board,
rebound.
and that's going to be a foul. Dixon will pick up the foul for Villanova. Timeout on the floor. 6:50 remaining in the first half in a Sweet 16 matchup.
All right, so quick commercial break. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, that thumbs up button to support the channel. It's much appreciated. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as we get to this commercial break. Score is 20 Villanova, 15 Michigan. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about that since you brought it up, the whole like Penn State story, like, you know, so controversial from, you know, every one of their programs had, you know, like an overhaul and all kinds of like stuff looked into. It was just, you know, a wild thing. Then even after it was exposed, like, you know, things kind of got like swept under the rug, and you know, things that were investigated weren't really pushed out to the news. So, but anyway, Arkansas 32, Gonzaga 29. They're down by 3. Will Arkansas upset? That is the question. So we got 16 votes here. 81% for the Wolverines, 19% for the Wildcats. Definitely, I'm gonna be honest. I definitely want to see Arkansas beat Gonzaga because I had some money on the other squad and they lost. Gonzaga beat them and I was mad. I ain't even going front. You know me. Normally when I'm rooting for the other team, it's because it cost me some money. We'll just keep it real. All right, back to the game.
Could save even more by
No, we're not done with commercials yet. Jonas, does it get crazy out there for the college games? They get like mad people there and stuff, like visiting.
Well, beautiful sunset here in the Alamo City. San Antonio and Villanova leads it by 5 a moment ago. Allie LaForce with Juwan Howard.
Well, Coach, they were being physical with Dickinson, bringing the double teams. How did you think your team adjusted to the different looks?
Well, we have to be patient and get that ball on time, on target. There are opportunities where we're missing him when he's posting up and we're looking away. All right, our timing has to be.
Now, good stuff, because when he's open, he's going to be open for a split second, and that's why moving the defense allows you now enough time to get that pass in. I think Villanova, to help the lack of size inside, you have to be more active on the passer to not allow that opportunity to get it to Dixon when he's open, to be there, forced him to have
Michigan
to
back with the ball.
Welcome all those coming over from Arkansas and Gonzaga. The Razorbacks leading at the half. South region we are in here in San Antonio. Michigan the 11 seed, Villanova the 2 seed, Arizona and Houston. Coming up after this one, Collins on the floor. He and Devontae Jones together now, and 5 to shoot. Collins a spin.
Collins missed the layup.
There's Dixon with a rebound.
Yeah, a couple missed layups.
You gotta finish that,
Michigan
bro.
had an opportunity to knock him in. I think Eli Brooks missed one, and that time Collins missed that opportunity inside.
Dixon already with 5 rebounds, Jim.
Yep.
Johns gets Samuels. Samuels gets a step. Samuels with the left hand. No.
Samuel misses.
Jones comes out of the pack.
Devontae Jones with the rebound.
Times denying Samuels with some good defense. Little contact, but not enough to warrant a foul call.
Johns
That's
tripped.
a shooting
Down
foul.
he goes. That'll be a foul on Eric Dixon. 2 shots for Brandon Johns.
What's up, Jason?
And Villanova's 14th foul.
How you doing,
Don't
bro?
forget, coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship, Sweet 16, begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. on ESPN, ESPN2. For more information on game times and listings, go to ncaa.com. Collin Gillespie back on the floor. Dixon will sit. Dixon picking up his 2nd foul. 5:53 remaining in this first half.
And now you don't have a center for Villanova guarding Dixon. They won't go to a zone, but what they'll do is again try to meet Dickinson early to not allow him to get deep post position. So we're going to keep our eye on that. Why Eric Dixon is on the bench right now.
And all part of Jay Wright's strategies.
Beat. What a block.
The floor, excellent defense there again from the Wolverines. Another block. Michigan down 5 with the ball, and they look for the big man inside. Slater trying to check him.
Dickinson's making it look real easy out there, man. He's using the height to his advantage.
Yeah, and he told him, look, he put his arm
height
down
in the body.
Small. Well, that's true. Very much true, but quick move, quick decision. Dickinson inside.
Slater giving up 4 inches on Dickinson, who stands at 7'1". Daniels.
Daniels lost the ball.
He forces the turnover.
Very good defense. And that's what Juwan Howard was talking about, sliding your feet, not using your body.
Brooks, pull
Stop
up.
and pop is off.
In and out it goes. Gillespie with a rebound.
Just notice the tempo that Villanova is playing at. Depending on time and scores, when they'll push him. Right now, Jay Wright feels more comfortable pulling it back, forcing Michigan to have to guard.
3 is off by Villanova.
Jones wants to push it. Daniels falls down. Jones will sidestep, and the layup is
Coast
good.
to coast.
Coast to coast.
Devontae Jones.
Played in just 11 minutes in round 2. And the concussion in the round 1. And here he is back, and he looks effective as Gillespie cannot hit the 3.
Gillespie's
it's
off
an
with the
8-2 Michigan
3.
run. And the Wolverines a chance to take the lead here with 4 minutes to play in the first half. Jones will pull it.
Devontae Jones with the 3. He's gotten hot.
Michigan in front on a 7-0 run.
We talked about Devontae Jones.
What a
Limited
change.
minutes, but very effective. Here the layup in transition.
Devontae Jones turned on his takeover.
Bandage on his wrist, no problem, as he'll take all 3 of those. Michigan up 2.
So Michigan has climbed out of the depths, and now we're up by 2 points. 22 Wolverines, 20 Wildcats. As we have 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half. Arkansas Gonzaga is still at halftime. Arkansas is up by 3, 32-29. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 25. 25 is the goal. Is our first goal. So make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button so we can get our first goal of 25. And of course, if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You'll be updated with streams just like this for NCAA college, NBA, NFL, and of course MLB. Serious Biz, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. I took a little time off after the NFL season. Jonas. Yeah, man, they have a lot of commercials. There's a lot of commercials for college. It's crazy. And it's just weird because their games are so much shorter than like the NBA. So like they shouldn't have that many commercials, but they do. It's wild. Yeah, you too, Serious. You know, I'm back for the Sweet 16. I'm gonna do a few of these games, and then obviously like whoever wins the championship, definitely doing that. Definitely doing the championship. NBA playoffs, I'm here for that. Finals, definitely 100%. And then try to catch some of the MLB, and then obviously when football season's back on, we on that heavy. That's automatic. But yeah, just took a little time off. I ain't went nowhere. Y'all still the family. We still here. The Hogs game hasn't that many commercials. Yeah, it's weird. Like some networks like obviously choose how many commercials they want to like run, but it can be excessive. Like they're showing like 7 and 8 commercials, and it's just weird. Serious Biz. Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't went nowhere. I'm here, bro. Couldn't leave the family. We all we got. You know what time it is. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, that thumbs up. Trying to get to our goal of 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. So make sure you guys are smashing that button. And of course, if you're new, subscribe. Thanks for the support. Let's get back to the game.
To make plays, but also too, to step out on that pick and roll and knock in and be a threat from behind the three-point line.
How about that? Tim right there. Tim Dickinson,
you like that hat, don't
you?
You like that hat, don't you?
I love that hat. Shaped well, too. I mean, win in San Antonio, right?
That's right, baby.
So Villanova with a basketball. They're down 2. Michigan's on an 11-2 run. Here's Samuels. Runs into the big fella and scores on the big fella.
Jermaine Samuels with the and one.
for Samuels.
Yep. Well, Michigan that time in a zone out the timeout. You can't allow that deep penetration. And Hunter coming over just
that
a
hurt
little
me, bro.
bit
I ain't even
late.
going
Was caught
front.
in between. Should I block the shot? Should I
sad
go
about
straight
not
up?
being
And
able
when
to
you do
see
that, you usually make a mistake, and Samuels able to get himself to the line.
That's 2 on Hunter Dickinson. He'll go to the bench. Caleb Houston enters for him. There was a look on Juwan Howard's face like, man, we had him right there.
I know.
We had Dixon on the bench. We had a moment, but the second foul on Dickinson, and he is out.
Ooh,
Samuels
nice steal by Villanova.
A steal off the pass from the freshman Houston. Samuels gives it to Gillespie. Collin Gillespie in his 11th NCAA tournament game. Villanova, they shot fake as well and as often as any team in college basketball. And that's what pinned the second foul on Dickinson.
That's a shot for the 3 by Gillespie.
I mean, the crab dribble by Justin Moore. And
What's up, Tom?
When to
Tom
give
Brady
help.
in the chat.
That time they gave too much help too
What's up,
early,
bro?
which opened it up for Gillespie in that 3.
He's a 42% three-point shooter is Gillespie. Villanova back in front by 4.
That's a foul. Hard foul.
On Slater. And Michigan continues to attack.
Well, here it is. Watch the play right there. Devontae's going to go down and help, but that now creates an opportunity for Collin Gillespie. And you really don't need to help in that situation in regards to if you're going to stab at it, give it just a little bit, force Justin to pick it up. If not, this Villanova team would make you pay with their spacing and passing.
Free throws hurting Michigan here. In that 11-2 run, they missed 4 free throws. And now as Juwan Howard brings his other 4 players in for a quick convo, Brooks left in the line by himself. He makes 1 out of 2.
They were confident he was going to make it. They didn't worry about it.
And we're not worried about rebounds right now. Let's get back on D.
That's right.
2:40 remaining in the first half. Michigan and Villanova, familiar opponents in this tournament. As Gillespie misses, the follow is good from Samuels. John trying back at him, playing 5-on-4. Williams, a high.
That's a shot. 3 points by Terrence Williams II.
The sophomore from Maryland. A big hit on the other end.
I tell you what, Terrence Williams had 2 big tip-ins in that Tennessee game late to tie it up at 60, 62-62, and he hit a big 3 right there.
Gillespie got Johns on it, backs him in. Oh, that one's blocked. Diabate got a hand on that. Shot clock at 5. Gillespie for 3.
Gillespie with the 3.
Collin
Oof.
Gillespie hits another one, and the Wildcats are up 5 now. Brian Antoine. And now inside. And that is going to be a block. Samuels.
Defensive stand, no foul.
Floor, a scrum. Johns had
Michigan
it
lost the
lost
ball,
it to
had
Daniels. Villanova basketball. Look, Bobby's on the floor.
Yeah, and that time Collin Gillespie got up limping a little bit from that contact with the hardwood, but excellent defense and hustle that time by the Wildcats to come up with the loose ball.
Give it right back. Samuels now with John's going to back him down. Gillespie, long 3.
Gillespie's off
Jones
on that one.
clears. Mentioned Brian Antoine on the floor. Scoreless in 5 minutes against Ohio State. He's inside trying to check Diabate. No dice. Diabate got it deep, scores it for Michigan.
A quick play. Devontae Jones able to fire it and zip it in to Diabate.
Jones with 3 assists. Short. And Brooks with 37 left gets it up ahead to Jones. Looking to post up Diabate again. Justin Moore on him. And now Jones waves him off. The ball control here. Michigan down 3 to Villanova, the 2 seed here in the South region. Shot clock to 6 in the corner. Houston only hit the side of the backboard. Chance at the last shot for Villanova. Gillespie stops his dribble. Moore got to put one up.
Moore is short for the 3.
That'll take us to the half.
And that's going to lead Villanova to 31, Michigan 28 as we head into halftime.
Wildcats take a lead to the halftime locker room. Don't forget, coming up on AT&T at the half, first half analysis and an update on Arkansas and Gonzaga.
All right, so we're heading into halftime, guys. That's going to be your score, 31-28. Villanova's up. Arkansas and Gonzaga is also in halftime as well, but they should be back shortly. So right now you got the time to grab your popcorn, get your drinks, make your phone calls, text, do what you got to do, check your social media as we get through halftime here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Trying to get to our goal of 25 likes is our first goal. So make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. Yo, Juwan Howard ain't no joke, Jonas. You should remember that man on the court. Juwan was definitely no joke, bro. I'm actually glad to see, people like Juwan and them coaching the college, it's only right. So we got 26 votes, 69% for the Wolverines, 31% for the Wildcats. Will Villanova cover the spread? Majority of you don't think so, and the fact that they may possibly lose. Oh, that sounds good, Jonas. I just had a turkey club. Had a nice little sub before the game started. Now I got this joint. This little peanut butter cookie. I hope it's good. Says it's got Reese's Pieces in it. It's made by the Best Made Cookie Company, established in '43. I never heard of this Best Made Cookie Company, but I'm about to see what it's hitting for. Might even give them a little product shout out during halftime. See what this thing tasting like. Oh no. The playlist start? There we go. We good. I don't know if you ever had these or anybody else, but this joint tastes like those peanut butter cookies we used to get in school. If you ever got those in school, this tastes just like those. I ain't even going front. It's good. Shout out to Best Made, not M-A-D-E, Best MAID, like a maid that cleans your house. Cookie Company. They've been around since 1943. Peanut butter joint is fire. Straight fire. Definitely want to make sure you have a beverage by Healthy Joints is a little dry. Jonas, I'm a ham man. Yeah, I love ham. I ain't even going front. Like, I prefer ham though. Like during like Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, little honey ham with the glaze. You know, that's what I rock with. You know, the honey glam with the honey ham with the glaze, and you know, Thanksgiving. That's it, bro. I'm in the kitchen chefing it up. 100%. I don't even want my girl to cook. I got it. Turkey, all that. You can make some sides, but when it comes to that, I gotta cook it up. That's all me. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to our goal of 25. Thanks for showing love and supporting the channel as we get through halftime here. 28-31, Villanova. Arkansas and Gonzaga is still at halftime too, which is weird. Like, they should have been playing by now. Jonas, you watching, all right? What's going on over there? They're just like still in commercials? What they doing? Because I feel like they've been on halftime like forever. And the bookies is going crazy trying to get these final bets in during halftime. I already know. Might be prolonging the game because of that. Okay, they started. The clock just started. That's gonna be big if Arkansas upsets Gonzaga. That's gonna break a lot of brackets. It's gonna bust a lot of brackets if Gonzaga loses.
First half, keep in mind, Michigan plus 32 scoring in the second half of 2 games so far in the tournament. Keep in mind, Villanova has not trailed in the second half in either of their wins at this point. It's just a 3-point game after 24 minutes, or after 20 minutes. This is the college game. Back with more AT&T.
All right, so we almost done with halftime, hopefully, here. Shouldn't be too much longer. It's like 100 commercials. It's like more commercials than basketball, you know? It's crazy. All right, so it's a 1-point game with Arkansas and Gonzaga, 31-32. Of course, going over to our votes, we got 29 votes for the Wolverines to take the W. Currently down by 3 at halftime. Right, y'all, just getting through these commercial breaks. Game will be back on shortly. Let me go ahead and open this chat up because I haven't changed it since last time. So chat is opened up. If you guys want to hop in. Tie ball game for Arkansas and Gonzaga now, 36-36. Watching some of these highlights from the Arkansas game, and they're giving Gonzaga a run for their money. They might have their number. Three-point game. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. That's going to be our first goal for the night. Shows support and love to the channel. So you guys, if you could, make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It's much appreciated.
I like that.
Gonzaga, by the way, only 3 times this season did they trail at halftime, and it's happened twice to them in the tournament, and they only led Georgia State by 2 at the half in that first game. Yeah. And right now they trail in this one 39-36, and Chet Holmgren has just picked up his 3rd foul, Coach.
Well, I look at it, he's played 9 minutes and +5 when he's on the court, so he's got to stay on the court. The other thing is Nembhard 1 for 8. I mean, he's had big games and he needs to get back on track. Gonzaga doesn't go into the halftime offense 6 assists, 9 turnovers. Credit Arkansas's defense.
What's been your biggest takeaway from that?
Biggest takeaway was the duo down low, Timmy and Chet. If they are operating and dominating the paint like they
up,
can,
Immortal?
Whether it's foul trouble or whatever is keeping them out,
Canes
then
Friday.
Gonzaga definitely has the advantage.
Ooh.
By the way,
I don't know,
still
man.
to come tonight, Duke is playing. And you may be aware that Coach K is looking for his
That is a good question, though.
Tournament victory. Wow. It is the most all-time, and it's his final
Coach
season.
K in the building.
Every time
Texas
the Blue
Tech
Devils
and Duke.
take the floor,
that's going to be huge.
That is the scenario. This could be the last
They're playing
one.
out in San
Tonight they take
Francisco.
on Texas Tech, one of the best defensive teams you will find. When you think about Coach K, and you've taken the court against him once, right, Scott?
Right.
So
that didn't go well, by the way.
But what's that like?
It was 2010. We actually had a chance to win a national championship. I believe in their banquet, Shire said we were the toughest team they faced. They beat us. They won it all. But after we won our championship, I asked him for some advice, and he was so gracious, humble, accommodating, utmost respect for him.
Yeah, it's been a career and a life well lived to this point, and we'll see if the Duke Blue Devils are playing on the weekend. That's later tonight on CBS. That's a wrap for AT&T at the half. Now let's go to somebody who knows that there are 20 minutes in the half of a college basketball game. It's Lily.
All right, guys. So another quick commercial break, and then we should be back to the game soon here. I think Arkansas and Gonzaga is on a timeout. Arkansas with a 3-point lead. It's been stuck there for a little bit now. Immortal, I got Arizona all the way. Okay. Okay. It's still too early for me. I gotta wait to give my prediction. It's still a little early, but I think after tonight I'll give my prediction. Obviously for the Final Four and who I think is going to take the championship. But I was waiting for these few games to get over with, and so I figured it was a good night to go out and stream. Arkansas by 2, 40-38.
San Antonio. Don't forget, you can show your love for your favorite NCAA team with officially licensed fan gear. For the best selection of team apparel and accessories, head to ncaa.com/shop. Houston and Arizona, they'll be the second game, and the dream is here, and the dream is alive. Hakeem Olajuwon, man, how cool is that?
Olajuwon in the
Ready
building.
for the second half right after this.
More commercials, yo. Wow. Come on. So they gotta pay the bills. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Shows that you support the channel, supports the video. So I do thank you for that. Make sure you guys keep hitting that like, that thumbs up. We're trying to get to 25 likes, 25 thumbs up. We're just getting through these commercials. Then, of course, we'll be back to the game. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NCAA, NBA, NFL, and, of course, MLB. Arkansas with a 5-point lead. 14 minutes left. And once we get to these commercials, we'll be back to Michigan and Villanova.
There late in that first half.
He picks and chooses his spot. He'll set his teammates up first and foremost, but then when there are opportunities, FYI, he loves to go to his left hand to shoot the three-point shot or he can spot up. He'll come back right occasionally, but it's when he wants to score, he chooses to get hot. If not, he's going to set his teammates up. Great first half for Collin Gillespie.
Villanova, the 2 seed in this South Regional semifinal, arriving here to the Sweet 16 in San Antonio, where they won a championship back in 2018. Hunter Dickinson picked up that second foul, and that allowed Villanova to go on a little bit of a run. They closed on an 11-6 run. Michigan has been behind in all 3 of their NCAA tournament games at the half. They have put together 2 brilliant second halves in the first 2 rounds, and they hope to do the same here today. Before we get the second half started, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Funny you mentioned that, Brian. The last thing the players said to one another before they huddled up and ran out for halftime was, "We are a second half team. We've been here before. This is nothing new." I also spoke with assistant coach Phil Martelli, who said pace is everything. We have to get down the floor and spread the ball, but we're happy with our defense, and Coach Howard echoed the same thing.
All
he
right,
said
so
we do have to
Villanova's
stay
got
down
the
on
ball
shot
after the
fakes. If we
halftime.
continue to move our feet and make them work, I don't just like, I love our chances.
Here's Daniels. Thank you, Allie.
That's
First
a
3
3
is on
that's
its way.
off.
No good. I mean,
Michigan
how many
rebound.
coaches have told their teams against Villanova, stay down on the shot fakes?
Everybody. But you
And
know,
it never works.
And it never works because you want to contest the shot. You see the mismatch here. Good help.
Dickinson
by
gets
Moore,
double
getting out
teamed.
of Dickinson's hand, and that's
Wide
an
open
example
3 is
when
missed.
to go on the double team, especially when Dickinson was able to pick up his dribble. Now he's not a threat off the bounce.
Let me ask you something. Dickinson gets it deep like that with a serious size mismatch. He's eager to pass, and Candace pointed that out at the half. Situation like that, you almost want him to just go ahead and put it up. He's got tremendous height advantage. I mean, he's standing 4 or 5 inches taller than his opponent. That's a turnover.
Yeah, Diabate has to be stronger, but the solution to that is that he has to be quicker with his move. When he has it, he sees the space, he attacks the gap, and then he can go before the double team. If he waits, that allows bodies to clog up or force the ball out of his hands.
Here's Samuels, and he banks one in.
Jermaine
Three-pointer is
Samuels
good.
with the 3.
Samuels at 11 in the first half. He's got 14 now. He is 6 for 8. Villanova has Dixon on the bench to start this second half. An interesting call by Jay Wright as Caleb Daniels gets the second half start with Dixon out and Dickinson in, and that one's no good.
Layup
Done
is
for
missed.
Michigan. Gillespie clears it away. Samuels, Moore, Gillespie giving them all of their offense.
Well, the interesting part, though, is that this is the lineup that Jay Wright went with in the second half of the Big East Championship against the Creighton Blue Jackets.
Ooh, okay, Eli.
And that
Eli Brooks
right
the
there
layup,
was when
throwing
you
the
had
body
Ryan
around.
Kalkbrenner at 7.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, it was in the semifinal game or championship game. When you had a 7-footer in there, okay? So in the Big East game, it wasn't a title game, but he was in the Big East tournament. So he started that lineup before against a bigger center. So they're comfortable with that.
Yeah, your memory was right. That was the title game in the Big East tournament, and matched up against all that size. As Gillespie misses
a 3.
Daniels can't
Follow
get it
up
to go.
by Daniels
He's
is
been
missed as
active on the
well.
offensive
Couldn't
glass.
clean it
Brooks
up.
kicks it. Jones leaves it. Diamante is fouled. Excellent in transition.
Free throws.
The Wolverines and Moussa
Coming for
Diabate
Diabate.
will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Third foul on Slater. See, the most NCAA tournament wins. How about these two teams? The last 10 years, these programs, Gonzaga at the top of the list with 24. You got Michigan and Villanova. Michigan in their 6th consecutive NCAA tournament. That ties a school record. 5th straight Sweet 16 as Jay Wright has Slater come to the bench with 3 fouls. Big Eric Dixon is in with 2 fouls.
And how about Juwan Howard following in the footsteps of what John Beilein was able to accomplish,
Makes the
which
second
is not
free
an
throw.
easy task, and still keep the momentum going after losing a lot of talent last year. So hats off to what he's been able to do here at Michigan, following a legend in John Beilein.
Dixon. Samuels gives it up. And now they switch the floor. 2-man game with Gillespie and Dixon. Looking for him. Now
Gillespie to
Daniels.
Samuels for the three is missed.
And run down by Samuels.
Should have put it up again.
Reset the clock here for Villanova. An offensive rebound for Nova. They're actually +3 now in the offensive rebounding category. 8-5 over Michigan. Silky smooth, but he can't get it to fall. And Justin Moore.
Moore misses the jumper.
Dropped 10 in the first half. He carried them early. And a turnover.
Bad
pass. Devontae Jones and a Michigan giveaway.
Well, the right idea, just poor execution that time because Dickinson had the baseline wide open, and that's why he put that lead hand up. And as a point guard, you got to be able to deliver it. He wanted to get it there. It's almost like a quarterback that throws one that just floats away. And look at Juwan Howard tell it, look, a little bit more to the left, throw that pass.
Always teaching.
Always teaching.
I thought Rex Chapman made a good point. Something to watch here. We're looking at Devontae Jones and his fatigue in the second half.
Gillespie off on the three, loose ball foul.
A foul on Dixon. Wow. Number 3 on Eric Dixon. Going in for the offensive rebound when he really didn't have one. And a mistake here by the Villanova big man.
Yeah, and you have to be cognizant and a little bit more wary of knowing that the body contact will be there. And Dixon, just don't worry about that one. Just get back down the floor. Now you saved yourself a foul. More importantly, the team foul as well.
Slater and Dixon with 3 fouls apiece. Slater on the bench. Diabate going right at Dixon. Diabate got that little jump hook, comes up short.
It's gonna be off.
Houston checking Gillespie now. Freshman on the wily old vet, Collin Gillespie, who participated in that national championship game with AT&T. Daniels and a whistle and a foul on Brooks. Daniels missed the layup. Juwan Howard saying he pushed off. Timeout on the floor. Free throws for Caleb Daniels when we come back. Villanova, Michigan, Sweet 16 in San Antonio.
All right, so on a quick commercial break, we got 20 likes, guys. We're trying to get to 25. That's our first goal, 25 likes. Make sure you're smashing that that thumbs up button. Of course, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NCAA, NBA, MLB, and of course NFL. As for our votes, we've got a little over 36, 69% for the Wolverines, 31% for the Wildcats. And Villanova's got a 3-point lead. As we get through this timeout. Immortal says, I've got Villanova and Gonzaga in my bracket. Well, I think Gonzaga's going to get upset. I think so. Arkansas is playing hard right now. Which is really unfortunate because I hate when, like, you know, you got like two teams. Like, I'm doing like a parlay, right? A parlay, and I got Villanova and Gonzaga, right? And then Villanova wins and Gonzaga loses, and the parlay is just trash. You know? Never works out the way you want it to. But, you know, I could see something like that happening. Or, you know, Michigan wins and Gonzaga takes it. It just completely, like, you know, screws up your parlay or your bracket. So, but I don't know, you know, things get crazy at the, you know, at the end stretch. Gonzaga might come back and win it. And then obviously, like, if Villanova can pull away and or keep this lead, then, you know, your bracket's safe. But Arkansas's got heart, that's for sure. So we just need 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes gets us to 25. I just need you guys to smash that that thumbs up button. And we'll hit our goal of 25 likes for the night as we get through this timeout commercial break. Villanova 34, Michigan 31. And of course on the Arkansas-Gonzaga game, 49 Arkansas, 44 Gonzaga.
It's LGO led. Collin Gillespie's father, Jim, wear the microphone for us. Listen in.
Hall of Fame, baby, Hall of Famer. Dig it out. Come on, dig that out. Come on, fellas. That's it. Go to work. Let's go.
Gillespie's out there looking like a shooter,
Jim and
man.
Teresa are exhausted after games, as most
Yeah,
parents
nice
are,
little
and family
shot.
members. That's pure Pennsylvania right there. Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. And their son Collin has had a storied career at Villanova.
You know how
So
hard
Caleb's
it
gonna
is
make
to kind
the
of
free
be
throw.
you when you're mic'd up.
They're gonna score
in
to
a tense situation like this
35-31.
and kind of
I don't
keep.
think Jim cares anymore. No, I think he stopped caring.
I might say some things that the delay might not even be able to catch.
By the way, your mic is hot right now. You're officially mic'd up.
I'm mic'd
in
up.
a tense
There we go.
situation. So Villanova by 4. Daniels hits a free throw. Dickinson got 3 to shoot now. Just Samuels on the board.
Dickinson bullied,
His own 2 offensive rebounds.
but missed the layup.
Michigan comes
Ah.
away empty.
And
It's a
the
big boy.
crowd around Dickinson, you know, that's where the swarming defense can be an asset for Villanova. See Daniels right there.
Caleb Daniels the layup.
Daniels having a night. Got the start in the second half. He scored 11 against Ohio State in the round of 32. Played 34 minutes. The super sub. Johns for 3. No.
That 3 is off.
Daniels clears it away, and this Michigan drought continues.
I like it. The official didn't call a foul on either player. Kind of just stopped it for a second, brought it back. They were both entangled at each other, but neither had the advantage or disadvantage. No call. I like that.
Tony Henderson, Don Daly, Pat Adams, the 3 officials. As Houston, who got off to a great start, the freshman, knocked down a quick 5 points. He will sit.
A lot of upside for that young man. During the course of the year, I thought he allowed making or missing shots to determine what kind of game he's going to have. He's too talented all around as a player to rely just on making shots.
Oh, that's a 3.
Cashes in a 3.
Eric Dixon.
He hit a big 3 late in round 2.
It's a 9-point game.
State. The big man's got some touch. His first made 3. Scored the first
Nice pass.
basket of this game. A free throw. Johns just pulled his way in, and Michigan cannot make a layup.
It's about 4 that Michigan has not been able to convert on. A couple in the first half, and we saw Dickinson with his, and then now Brandon Johns right in the front of the rim, not able to finish.
Villanova by 9 with the ball. Gillespie probing. Dixon, he's feeling
shot.
it again.
Dixon's 3 is off.
Johns with a rebound. Here come the Wolverines. Eli Brooks. Been through these battles before and all this experience. 14th game in the NCAA Tournament. Dickinson.
Look at the traffic. Look at the traffic.
Samuels comes to help. Dickinson.
Body. And he missed it again.
Part of it too, though.
Wow.
He's working so hard to get that shot. He's like on that one, he initiated the contact, and then now he's trying to finish softly as he's been going to the hole extremely strong. That's not a good combination. That's why he's missed a couple shots.
Gillespie can't turn the corner on Jones. He's right there, get it deep, and a block. Dickinson.
Terrible offense.
Villanova gets back in transition.
Oh,
Plows his
that's
way
a
in,
yeah, that's a charge.
and it's gone the other way.
That's an offensive foul.
Boy,
Michigan just can't get
takes
it
the
together right
charge.
now. Wow.
Samuels stood right in there. Jones just plows
Hard
him
foul.
over.
But that's a decision that Devontae Jones, you got Brandon Johns Jr. right there on the baseline, drop it to him. Because if you drop it to him now, he has a chance to get himself an easy 2 inside, but now holding the ball and trying to get your own shot, not only don't get the shot, but you get a turnover.
Michigan with their 3rd turnover. Jones has been out with concussions. Keeping an eye on him after that collision underneath the basket. Moore on its way.
Big shot. Moore is off the 3.
Had 10 points in the first 11 minutes of this game. He hasn't scored since. Brooks got it.
Brooks.
Eli Brooks.
Nice
That's
3.
a big 3 at this point of the game.
6-point game.
Just to get Michigan something. They had been in a drought. Justin Moore working with Dixon here. Probing. Got the big man on him now. Moore will pull him out. Samuels. Good pull it. Got Dixon underneath for rebound.
Samuels off for the three.
Yes. Good call, Jimmy. Eli Brooks. Dickinson. He can shoot
Dickinson.
it.
Three is in and out.
Down. So Hunter Dickinson shoots it at 33%. He'll put up a couple a game.
A little bit more comfortable off the pick and pop than running into it in transition that time. Almost at the bottom of the net, but good look at it.
Juwan Howard imploring his team that last timeout to play with more energy. And they've come out of that timeout doing so. They just can't buy a basket. As Slater with those 3 fouls back in. Kicks it. Shot clock at 3.
That's a tray. Money. Justin Moore.
And that's just excellent patience, ball movement, and passing by Villanova.
Eli Brooks wide open.
Eli right back.
Defensive assignment miss for
Answers.
Villanova, and Brooks knocks it through.
But where would this Michigan team be without Eli Brooks right now?
Hey, mark those 2 threes.
Yep.
You're right, Jimmy. And he has been so big for them in so many ways. That's going to be a foul.
Right, timeout first.
Oh, timeout. Good call.
Yep.
Slater wasn't
Timeout by Villanova.
because he was calling timeout. Or at
We've
least
got
asking for
ourselves a
it.
score, 37-43, going into the timeout. Got ourselves a game here, y'all. Arkansas 52, Gonzaga 46. It's a game there as well. Immortal says Wolverines need a run. Yeah. Eli Brooks, man, he's stepping it up for him. Keeping him in it, that's for sure. So 38 votes, 68% for the Wolverines, 32% for the Wildcats. As we are currently on a timeout, quick commercial break. And we just need 2 more likes, guys. 2 more likes, 2 more thumbs up gets us to that goal of 25. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up button. And of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you can be updated with streams just like this. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love.
And you can watch Masters Live for exclusive coverage of Amen Corner, 15 and 16, and featured groups. Watch live on the CBS Sports app, CBSSports.com, Paramount Plus, and Masters.com. Jimmy, how about Eli Brooks? 9 points, 8 of them coming in this second half.
Well, Juwan Howard, after the Tennessee game, called him irreplaceable. I mean, just steady influence on what he needs to do. Big-time shots, see the three-pointer. How about the hook shot with a minute left against Tennessee to stretch the lead out? And that's why you need veteran presence, in particular from your backcourt, because they're a calming presence, can make big plays, and always make the right decision.
That was a legit Skyhook.
Oh, skyhook. No, but it was
Skyhook.
running to his right, though. That's what I'm saying.
That was one of the shots of the tournament thus far.
Yes.
Part of Michigan's great second halves they've had in the first 2 games. Villanova with the ball, got 5 to shoot here. Dickinson on the bench for Michigan. Gillespie takes on Johns and can't get it
high
to
off
go.
the glass, no good. Samuels cleans it up though.
Dribble penetration. Coaches always talk about it. Get 2 feet in the paint. You have to overhelp. Sometimes you take a body off of your opponent. That time Jermaine Samuels doing what he does best, which is track himself to the offensive glass.
9 offensive rebounds for Villanova, the +3. Jimmy, without Dickinson on the floor, Michigan is -11. First half and here in the second half as he sits for the first time. Johns, flurry of moves, left hand short. I mean, it's almost like
they got the
rim is
rebound.
a half
That's a 3, no
short
good.
over there. They cannot pile
Villanova
on
gets the
inside.
rebound.
Well, we talked about the disadvantage in size, but how about right now, Villanova, 9 second chance points to Michigan's 2. Now, we're seeing a lot of missed shots by Michigan when they have those opportunities, but they're still right here in the balance of the game despite those misses.
In the corner, Daniels misfires. Diabate the rebound. These minutes without Dickinson on the floor. Crucial here for Michigan. Brooks, nice pass and the finish. Musa Diabate. Set up beautifully by Eli Brooks. Villanova had pushed their lead to 9. Brooks hit that 3, then he cashed in another 3. Now a beautiful helper to Diabate. Daniels drives it. Nothing there. Daniels goes again, keeps his draw line. What a move. Oh, Daniels.
Nice.
The show and go.
Daniels with the kill.
Again, was it a full pump fake? No, but did it work? Yes.
8-point
because
game.
the patience of Villanova allowed the offense to open up. That gap open. Daniels able to exploit it. 2 inside the paint.
Inside Diabate, same play, blocked from behind. Caleb Daniels.
Wow.
What a recovery.
Boy,
That was a
Eli
block.
Brooks, pinpoint pass on time. Diabate, all you got to do is finish it inside. Need more of those, and then up, under.
All right, quick commercial break, guys. While they take a timeout. What a block. Caleb Daniels from the back. It's getting interesting. What do we got? We got Arkansas, Gonzaga, 56-50, 6-point game there with 7 minutes left. We've got Michigan 39, Villanova 47, 8 minutes left. March Madness is coming down to the wire. Anybody actually bet? Put some money on these boys? I did. As long as Villanova covered the spread, we're good. I wasn't touching that Arkansas Gonzaga game though. But I kind of wish I did. Arkansas had the good odds. So we got 24 likes, guys. Let's try to push that to 30. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button, so we can try to get to 30 likes here. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. Help support the video as well as the channel. Much love. Support the stream. Mordor lost $1 on Auburn last weekend. Yeah, they were one of my parlays, bro. Completely killed like one of my parlays. I think I had it was like a 4-leg, and they lost. Killed my whole parlay.
Well, biggest lead either way has been 9. Right now, Villanova leads it by 8. As you check our game summary, 8:32 remaining. In regulation here, there's 3/5 of the Fab Five. Jalen Rose, Ray Jackson, Jimmy King. Ray Jackson from nearby Austin. And Jimmy King from Dallas. And Juwan Howard, Chris Webber was in the building last week. The Fab Five. They're looking for a little bit of that mojo as Dickinson re-enters and scores immediately.
But that's a beautiful play after timeout. The pass is made too easy, but the execution to get Hunter Dickinson open off the pick, then he was able to use that finesse that time to knock it in, see if they can get a stop.
Gillespie cannot answer. Dixon and Jones hit the deck. Jones is grabbing at his leg.
That's big.
Ball on the floor is Villanova ball, and
hard
Devontae
fall.
Jones grabbing at his left leg, but of course you have to think about the concussions that he has suffered.
Yeah. You know, and that play is it's difficult because Dixon caught a foul early with the body contact under the rim, okay? And they called a foul. On that one, he had the same kind of contact, watching the air right there, and it's no call. So for Juwan Howard, he's like, okay, which one is consistent here in regards to the calls, because the contact was there, unless the official was saying the ball was already gone, but the contact is right there. That's after the fact, and that may be what the official was looking at.
All right, so Villanova ball as Frankie Collins is back in, and let's keep an eye on Devontae Jones now. I think what he's feeling now, it seems to me, is the lower leg.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit, and he hit the ground hard, so it could have been the contact, knee on, this hard one. I always say the floor don't give, man. The floor does not give.
Slater back on the floor playing with 3 fouls. Around the horn they go. Daniels. Ball's moving well here. Gillespie. Michigan having to cover some territory to play D.
And one.
Think about how the ball traveled in that sequence. And finally Daniels finds a seam. The layup, the foul, a chance at a 3-point play when we come back.
Right, the ball got back in the hands of Daniels, and he just did the rest.
All right. So, 8-point game. Quick timeout, quick commercial break. Arkansas, 62. Gonzaga, 56. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left.
By 8, AT&T 5G takes us above the rim, Jim. Quintessential Villanova basketball.
Well, the ball starts with Caleb Daniels on the drive, and he makes the pass to the corner, swings back out. Look, now watch the closeout by Diabate. Daniels able to get him on his hip with the little pump fake, jab, and now to the basket. That's what I talked about, defensive discipline and patience, is that Villanova is going to force you to have to make multiple adjustments and stops and help situation. If you're not solid, you're going to give up a three-point opportunity.
And Daniels finishes off a
three-point
play. He's got 8 points all this half, 8 rebounds, 3 assists as well, as we send it to Allie with an injury update.
Well, you can see Devontae Jones still grimacing. He limped off the court. He spent some time on the ground rubbing the left leg out. The team just told me, and this is probably the best case scenario considering how much pain he's in, they're calling it a leg bruise. So he's not rolled out for the rest of the game. He can go back in. He's still jumping up and down, trying to keep it loose as the training staff continues to work on it.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Good reporting. Frankie Collins, his replacement, able to score inside. He is very capable. Frankie Collins, the freshman from Henderson, Nevada. Daniels again. He is feeling it right now. He's taking on the big man.
Daniels misses.
And Daniels able to knock
layup.
it free. Brooks hits the deck. Going to be a foul on Daniels.
Foul on Daniels.
Good hustle that time. Brooks in that situation where he was leaning for the basketball. Watch at the end when Caleb Daniels jumps in right here and gets all contact. Easy call for the official. Now, let's back up. Frankie Collins against Colorado State. How much confidence did he ensue in a tournament type of game for his, not only for the coaching staff, but for his teammates, that he wouldn't be rattled in that situation? So let's see how he's able to perform right now at this juncture of the game as well.
Collins got the start of that round 1 matchup against Colorado State. So Juwan Howard, a long time. Their sons play together. Jace Howard, who is on the Michigan team.
Eli, big block.
He is everywhere right now. Dickinson inside. Dixon on
Shot clock violation.
A defensive stand by Villanova.
When you talk about Villanova, you don't say, okay, this is an outstanding defensive team, or they have individual. What they do is they beat you to spots.
CYD swag subscribe. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the family.
Not aware that the shot clock was under 3 seconds. And again, a missed opportunity for the Wolverines to get a shot at the basket.
Full court pressure here from Michigan. Approaching the 6.5-minute mark. Caleb Daniels has been an impact player in this second half. Villanova has so many weapons. Moore, check by Collins. This is Houston on Daniels. Swing it again. Dixon working inside. Gillespie gives it up. Moore. 5 to shoot. Moore going strong.
Gets it off. Bucket.
Got the mismatch with Frankie Collins and able to get the 2.
Another closeout pump fake. And then Moore using that big body, broad shoulders to get down deep in the lane and finish.
15 for Moore. Inside Dickinson wide open. And a 2-handed jam for Hunter Dickinson. Starting to get a little more room to operate down in the paint now. Dickinson has a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Does have a block as well. Has a couple of assists. Each team with only 3 fouls at this point. Been a clean game in the foul category for the most part. Gillespie. Oh, dangerous pass. Almost a turnover. 6 to shoot. Moore again leaves it. Dixon this time cuts to the basket and lays it in.
Big bucket.
They just come at you in waves. Moore scores on Collins. Possession ago this time. He sets up his teammate Dixon for the layup. Does Michigan have an answer? They're down 9. Denied a block. Samuels. Michigan ball, 17 to shoot, under 5 to go.
Well, a little pick and roll on the side, and watch the discipline. The bounce pass right underneath, pocket pass. Dixon had no chance to get it. Then on the defensive end, once again, it's this defense by committee for Villanova. Keep in mind that for Michigan, 72. That's the magic number. Why? 72 points. Michigan is 16-2. Only 3 and 12 when less than that. And right now we're sitting at little less than 5 minutes, and Michigan only has 45 points.
Just the way Jay Wright wants it. Devontae Jones back on the floor.
9-point game.
Wolverines, top corner. Dickinson. They clear it out. Samuels on him. Double team comes. A kick. Three-pointer. Houston.
It took too long.
And look who's flying
Three is off.
the rebound. Caleb Daniels. He's got 9 boards now. Ball control. 4.5 to go. Trip to the Elite Eight Saturday night against either Arizona or Houston, which will be our second game. Moore backing his way in. Moore steady. Moore
missed. Got to go strong with that.
Brooks directing traffic. Michigan needing something desperately here. Brooks hit a couple of key threes earlier when Villanova was down or up 9. Brooks, he'll fire again.
Brooks for 3.
Eli Brooks.
Money.
Didn't need a big shot. Brooks has delivered.
Eli would not allow this Wolverine team to just settle in and give the game up. He's going to make some big plays, whether to his teammates or where you saw right there with that big 3 that Michigan needed.
And that's gone the other way. Samuels
Travel.
with the foul.
Oh,
on the screen. Brooks
illegal
is down.
screen.
Timeout. We'll check on Eli Brooks. Michigan basketball when we come back.
All right, so quick commercial break. Your score is 54 Villanova, Michigan 48. Arkansas, Gonzaga. Arkansas up by 6, 66 to 60. Minute 31 there left in that game. It's getting down to the wire. Make sure you guys are smashing that like, that thumbs up button. Trying to get to 30 likes. So make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Supports me, supports the channel. I definitely do thank you for all the love and support you guys show me. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this for NCAA, NBA, NFL, and of course MLB. Thanks for being here. Dollar bills say need the Michigan to cover that 5. I need Villanova to cover that 5. Minute 27 in the Arkansas Gonzaga game, 66 to 62, 4-point game over there. Minute 27 left. I feel like that game's gonna come down to free throws. That's what I'm thinking. Kuya Joey, my wife picks by colors of the team. She has Michigan in the Final Four. Wow. They got to put in some work, man. Villanova's been holding it down. Dollar bills, 10-game parlay, 9 cover. This is my last one. Wow. I almost want you to get it as bad as I want it. Because you got the 9 cover. You need this. I ain't even going front. Like, you definitely need it. That's crazy. 10-game parlay? Them boys cover that spread. Send me a tip, man. Send me a donation. Kuya says my bracket blew up last week. Yeah, a lot of people.
So here's the story now. 3:32 remaining in regulation. Villanova.
A lot of people are gonna break
Eli
if
Brooks, however, Jim, 12
Gonzaga
points,
loses.
11
If
of them
Gonzaga
coming in
loses,
this half, and
a lot of
huge
brackets out there
Brooks.
destroyed.
Brian, you gave me this note. Michigan down 9. Each time he hit a big three, you want to be able to cut into it. And right now, Michigan has an opportunity once again. Let's see if they'll get some quick movement, a quick hitting play to see if they can get Dickinson open and free and clear some space on the block.
Brendan Quinn of The Athletic wrote a terrific story about Eli Brooks. Villanova was his dream school. He chose Michigan, and instead he's trying to keep him in it. Dickinson gets it low, gives
Quick
it
pass.
up. Williams denied, and a foul.
Block, but a foul.
Terrence
It'll be a
Williams
shooting
goes
foul.
to the basket. Dixon picks up the foul for Villanova. That is number 4.
Dixon right there on the end, hand on the ball. I mean, Dixon hand right there on top. A little tough one, but excellent recognition by Hunter Dickinson and cutting Williams to the basket.
Michigan just 2 for 8 from the free throw line. And now the sophomore Williams at the line. Knocks down
makes the first free throw.
The best of the NBA, they go head to head. Pursuit
Cutting
of
it to
a
5 points.
championship. The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. Begin April 17th on TNT. The South Regional semifinal coming down to the wire here. 3:19 to play. Villanova with 5 fouls now. Michigan just 3 fouls in the second half. Clutch.
And he makes the second
Terrence
free throw.
Williams.
4-point game. 50-54.
2 big free throws. 4-point game. Dixon on the bench.
And they're standing up in that arena.
Moore
Kick out.
kicks it to the corner. 3 minutes to go.
Kick out.
Samuels
Samuels short on the 3. Dickinson with the rebound.
Michigan down 4. Devontae Jones at the controls.
Williams off on the 3.
Yeah. Actually, Dickinson had on the lob over
Didn't
the
set
top.
his feet. Should have set it.
And even if you hold it
set
and
his
swing
feet
it
before he took
across, you
that
still
shot.
have good position inside. I thought
a wasted
missed
possession.
opportunity that time by Michigan.
Keep one thing in mind, if you get into the free throw game here, Villanova is the best free throw shooting team in the country as a team. Samuels on the take to Dickinson, and he scores with a left
Samuels.
hand. 6-point game.
Back
Jones
to a
quickly
6-point
back.
game.
Michigan needs one. Dickinson the catch.
Dickinson
Can't finish it.
off on the layup.
More clears. There have been so many.
Just got to
shots
power
at
that
the basket
through.
from Michigan that have not gone.
And another example of why you contest a shot, you don't give it up.
Gillespie, as the clock ticks, under 2 minutes to go.
Gillespie
for 3.
with the 3, and he's good.
Collin Gillespie.
59-50.
Villanova by 9. The Big East Player of the Year delivers in the clutch.
Well, quick commercial break, guys. Wow, 9-point game. Minute 53 left. Villanova 59, Michigan 50. We have 36 seconds left in the Arkansas-Gonzaga game. 66-62 is a 4-point game there. This is what it's all about. March Madness, down to the wire. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button so we can get over 30 likes. 30 likes, 30 thumbs up. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Much love for the support and appreciate you guys all being here. I, of course, stream NBA, college, MLB, NFL, seasonal games, close to like the finals, championship, stuff like that. So those kind of games interest you, make sure you subscribe as we get back to it.
Boy, what a sequence here from Villanova. First, Samuels taking on the 7-footer, Jim.
Yeah, but he got below Dickinson. Then he was able to explode before he got up in the air, being Dickinson. Then right inside, watch Daniels with the contest. Not a lot, but he disrupted the play. And then, again, going left. Collin Gillespie loves that pull-up of that. And that's his first field goal of the half, but maybe the most important for Villanova.
Michigan Down by 9. This is short. Dickinson shoots a long 2. He comes up short. This is where Villanova just puts the clamps on you. Juwan
He's been doing terrible this whole second half.
The drive was open or the pass was open. You didn't, just because the play was called to get a 3, if it's not there, look at what that second opportunity is, which is what he was pointing out.
Michigan only has 3 team fouls. I mean, they're going to have to go a long way forward to get to the bonus situation. There's more.
Quick pass. What a stop.
What a block. Michigan got to go. They got to rally here. Williams for 3.
That Williams is off. Cleaned up. No. Dickinson's going through the line.
Coming, but just a minute and 2 remaining in regulation here.
Wow.
This is just a beautiful play by Dickinson to meet Slater right at the top.
68-65, 3-point game. Arkansas, Gonzaga, 19 seconds left.
Alive, and there's Dickinson right there to keep the ball beautiful above his head. Able to pick up the foul, 80% free throw shooter.
Leads them both.
Makes the first free throw.
Concern for the Dickinsons and the rest of the Michigan fan base. They are in trouble. And
this is the second.
1 out of 2. That's been the story of this
8-point game.
too. Michigan has struggled from the free throw line. Now 5 for 12. Missed 7 free throws. Jay Wright wants to talk it over. 1 minute to go, and the Wildcats of Villanova in control.
So, I don't know about Michigan covering the 5. I mean, it's definitely possible, but from the way it looks, Villanova's going to run this up at the line. $19 seconds left in the Arkansas-Gonzaga game. 3-point game, 68-65. Really interested to see how this plays out. Both ways.
Multiple times when the ball comes in, they're just going to have to stop the clock, with the foul.
Villanova with just 1 turnover in the second half.
Villanova has to be strong with the ball, assuming that Michigan is going to foul. That doesn't mean that you're not strong with the ball, because it could cause a turnover if the official doesn't call anything.
Slater puts it in.
They want to be in that corner. Now look at where Slater has to take the ball out now. He's not allowed to move in that deep corner. So you want to get the ball up the sideline a little bit more, or in the middle of the court above the free throw line. Gives yourself more room to work with.
Ball handlers on the floor. Slater gets it to Moore. Michigan needing to foul here.
Too much time.
And there is the 4th-team foul for the Wolverines. 10 seconds ticking off the clock here. 8-point Villanova lead, the 2 seed in the South. Won the Big East tournament. In the class of the Big East. Slater again, the trigger man, up and over the 7-footer, and Houston able to knock it free. Who tucks it last? Villanova ball.
Look at it.
They can look at it. We're under 2 minutes. That is something the officials will check on the replay monitor. It was close.
And that's why it's always tough when you want to throw the ball in the backcourt. Okay, what can
yeah,
happen
that's
now?
Michigan's
That
ball.
went off of Daniels right there. It went off of Daniels.
Definitely Michigan's ball.
That's going to be.
Does it? Well, see now the hand from that angle. You see Houston's hand come through. Let's see once he hits it.
No, it's definitely Michigan's ball.
And now we're getting into, is there enough conclusive evidence to overturn? On the floor, it is ruled Villanova ball.
But right here, does it go off of the hand of Daniels, the palm right there? You see what I'm saying? That area right there may be where it could get overturned, right there. So I'm thinking
the
this
ball
call will be
changes trajectory when it hits Daniels' hands.
It may
That's
be
Michigan's
overturned.
ball.
Good hand right there. And the ball changes how the ball is rotating as well as it comes off the left palm of Daniels.
It's pretty simple.
The greatest camera operators in the world and all these
Cut and dry.
replays. Gene's
Michigan
territory.
ball.
He's watching this. What are you seeing in there, Gene?
You guys have framed this really well, and I think the most important part of what you said is to overturn this. You must be 100% conclusive in the other way. We know that there's a Villanova touch there.
Yeah.
What we have to see is if that Michigan thumb, as Jimmy already alluded to, is pushing after that ball touches white. I think this is our best look, and this is where the officials have to live right now. But you've got to go back and forth, and truthfully, guys, we're looking for I think it's a thumb right on the left hand there.
Wow.
You're looking at that thumb to see. This is the world that we're in right now. We got to go frame by frame and make sure, and this is what the officials have to deal with too. So right now I can tell you that this isn't jumping off the screen at me for a major change, but they may have a closer look or a better look to flip it.
No, you're right on it, Gene. It's going to stay. No, I beg your pardon. Did they overturn it? They did overturn it.
Yes, just it's Michigan's ball. I've been saying that. Dang, it didn't take that long.
See, the good thing, Brian, at night sometimes
You know what I was
when
looking
drive,
at?
I think I might need glasses. I got enough lights in here to help me out a little. Thanks, Gene, on that too.
Good stuff. All right, so that, man, I don't know. They saw what they needed to see, and Michigan has the basketball here. Down 8, 47.8. Arkansas just knocked off Gonzaga, the top seed in the West, and the
Arkansas
overall number
74,
1 seed.
Gonzaga 68.
And here
Final
in San Antonio, it's coming down to the wire.
brackets have been broken.
Michigan just got a huge break. Jones. Got to get one up quick here. Need points. Jones. No.
Off.
And Villanova secures the rebound, and they travel.
Yep.
Wow.
So Nova's going to give it right back with their second turnover of this second half.
I mean, good job of Caleb Daniels using his chest to body up.
Brooks, he's hit all
We
the
don't
big
have
shots.
all this time.
When they
Make a
trailed big,
play.
Dickinson pounding his way over Samuels, and he misses another layup. Gets his own and a foul.
Dickinson's been doing terrible this second half.
Well, these guys are going to look back at this tape, win or loss for Michigan, and wonder how this game could have been different.
I can tell
They
you.
made all these buckets inside.
Well, yeah, 5 for 12 now, not counting what's going to happen on these free throws. And then, like you said, the missed shots. Against good teams, very good teams, you can't.
Makes the
You're
first
going to
free
miss
throw.
some shots, don't get me wrong, Brian, inside.
Yeah.
That's going to happen through the course of the game. But the amount of times that Michigan had inside to convert, those will come back to always haunt you on a very good team.
Dickinson
It's a
knocks him
second.
down. 15 and 15 for Hunter Dickinson.
6-point
Michigan
game.
with 4 fouls, 4 team fouls. Still need 3 more to get Villanova to the line, and that'll be number 5 on the Wolverines.
Wolverines number 22, Caleb Houston. First personal. 5th team foul on Michigan.
6-point game, 27.1 remaining. Slater again puts it in. Into the hands of Gillespie. There's trying to get the foul, knocks it out of bounds, and that's going to be Michigan ball.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, right in front of us.
But with
Wow.
Gillespie's look on his face, he kind of knew
So,
that was it, and they're going to look at it
What
again
is going
and watch
on
Gillespie
here?
again. You don't want to be so close to the sideline. It becomes a secondary defender. And as he went in the air, look at his face. He's
wow.
not surprised.
Michigan may
He
cover the
clapped.
spread. This is crazy.
And see right here. Yep, out on Gillespie.
Again, the officials will take a quick look. Pat Adams, Don Daly, Tony Henderson, our 3 officials.
I mean, you just can't get that close to the sideline because your margin of error is very slim. Look at PJ right there. PJ getting out the way. Put your hands up, PJ. Where you at?
PJ Carlissimo had a famous national championship game against the
Watch
Wolverines.
PJ right there. Look at that. Ducking down like that.
And again, it'll be
All right, so we'll take a quick commercial break while they look over this review. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button. Trying to get over 30 likes, 30 thumbs up. So make sure you guys are smashing that button. Of course, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. Thanks for the support.
Williams will put it in. Here's Brooks. Gets a step on Moore. Brooks, no. Gets his own.
Brooks loses the ball.
And a foul. Oh. Boy, Houston just grabbing Gillespie, falling on Gillespie.
His leg got bent back on the way down, and the grimace immediately on Collin Gillespie.
Team foul number 6. What a play by Gillespie.
But that's the knee that he hurt. So you take that into account as that leg gets his body gets contorted backwards right there. Look at that. Now, again, inadvertent by Caleb Houston. You know, playing hard, but
he was injured last year late. Yep. Missed the tournament. It was agonizing to see Gillespie sit. Villanova lost to eventual national champion Baylor Bears. As they get the foul, the 7th foul on Samuels, and he will head to the line. So finally Michigan in the penalty.
So we got a 6-point game here.
And now the best free throw shooting team in the country can put this one away with 13 and change remaining. 82.6% for the year. They are on a pace for an all-time record. Samuels calmly knocks down the first.
Makes the free throw, 7-point game.
76% free throw shooter. And Samuels 3 for 3 and give him 20 points. Villanova up 8. Time running out on the Wolverines. Brooks trying to get a shot up. Nice little fake and gets the friendly bounce. 5 seconds remain. Still a 2-possession game. Quick foul coming.
6-point game.
And there it is. And back to the line goes Samuels.
You remember?
Yeah, I think Villanova's going to cover the spread.
Allie had this great report that Michigan, being the second-half team, they embodied that. They embraced that. The challenge and issue is that as you advance in the tournament, the teams that you play are better. They won't allow certain situations where you can come back. So you don't want to be in that situation where you're down a deficit and you're fighting. In that second half, it comes back to haunt you, as it probably will do in this game against Villanova.
Samuels cash from the free throw line.
Samuels makes the first one.
Arcidiacono subs in for Gillespie. Slightly limping over there on the bench.
Yep.
He certainly questions asked.
And makes the second. 8 points.
And his status. Samuels on his way out. Terrific performance.
Last minute 3.
Samuels 22 points, 5 for 5 from the line. And this is going to do it.
Nope. Villanova covers the spread, winning 63 to 55. Philip, what's good, bro?
We'll have a date with either Arizona, the top seed,
and if you weren't watching the Arkansas Gonzaga game, Arkansas took that game, beating out Gonzaga.
For Jawan Howard and the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah. Final 8 coming soon. Got a couple more games tonight.
Gillespie finishes with 12. He hit a huge
end
3.
this real quick, but just want to thank all you guys for being here. It's been a minute since I've been on. You know, it feels good to be back. Had to take a little break after the NFL season, but make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You know, this is what we do for college games, MLB, NFL, NBA. Obviously, I'll be doing the top 8 and the NCAA championship, that final game. Then I'll switch over to the NBA playoffs, NBA finals. I'll be on for that. So make sure you guys subscribe. That way you'll be updated with streams just like this. And shout out to the Wrench Gang. Glad to see y'all. Glad for y'all being here. You know, much love to the family. You know, without y'all, this wouldn't exist. So I'm glad to see y'all. Jonas, Phillip, Coach Baird, everybody new. Thanks for being here. Arkansas was 0-10 against number 1 seeds, but they're 1-10. Hey, all it takes is the one game, bro. All it takes is one. You know, who knows what might happen now? You know, you're in the top 8. It gets interesting. So yeah. See you guys on the next one. In the meantime, my next couple videos is gonna be the Tyreek Hill trade. We're gonna talk about that, and you know how the Deshaun Watson criminal charges was dropped, but how the civil suits are still going. So those are gonna be my next couple videos. Make sure you guys be on the lookout for those. Coach Baird, most def, bro. I appreciate you. So, but yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Make sure you guys have a safe night. Enjoy your evening, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.